Hey friends, it's Elizabeth Ajadi, and I am here to answer a What Would Elizabeth Do scenario. Today's scenario is personal, vulnerable, and a long post. So please sit down and get a cup of tea or something. I'm joking. I don't think it would be that long. Anyway, the scenario is, what would Elizabeth Ajadi do if she was laid off? That's the news. I was laid off last week, and it's taking me about a week to really decompress, declutter my mind, and be able to make this post for What Would Elizabeth Do, because I think it's important to be able to share this moment of vulnerability with my community, especially as I always talk about what would I do in different scenarios. This is the first for me being laid off work. And when I got the news, I was shocked to my very bones. I think my brain just froze. And I was listening to what was being said to me in that room, and I was just nodding because everything that was going on in my head was, what the heck? What the heck? What is this? Oh my God, what is happening? How did we get here? But I listened to the HR spiel, reviewing the package and everything, and I was just in shock. And a few moments later, I asked for a minute and I just burst into tears. In my tears, I was able to release the shock. And then I jumped into action. First things, I immediately pulled up Teams and messaged like 3 people that I was working on crucial projects with and said, hey, just got laid off. I won't be able to work with you on this. This is the person that you can work with. This is the person you can start to talk to. FYI, I will no longer be able to work with you. And for me, it was jumping straight into action, looking at my computer. I had some personal files, things I downloaded, tax documents, things like that. Immediately copied those over into my drive and logged off and went home. And I texted my mentor and immediately said, just got laid off, and he was available to talk, and we talked immediately, and we pretty much just chit chat like, okay, how are you doing? I mean, I was fine. It was just, for me, I was shocked because I'd never been through a layoff before. I didn't see this one coming. Mind you, even in my time at my organization, I'd been through, I think, 3 rounds of layoffs where I was the one left behind and severely missed my colleagues. And so for me, I was leaving and I felt sad for my colleagues and friends at work that I wasn't truly able to say goodbye to properly or even transition out. You know, it's different when you're later versus when you choose to leave. You put it in like your notice.